Palestine, a land rich in history, culture, and resilience. But for decades, it has also been a land defined by struggle, displacement, and conflict. Today, the situation remains complex and critical, as the people of Palestine face immense challenges in their fight for dignity, freedom, and justice. To understand the current situation, we must first look at the past. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict has spanned over a century, rooted in a struggle over land, identity, and sovereignty. In 1948, Israel was established, leading to the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, an event known as the Nakba, or catastrophe. Since then, the conflict has led to cycles of violence, failed peace talks, and deepened divisions. In recent months, tensions have escalated again. Gaza, home to nearly 2 million Palestinians, remains under siege, with limited access to food, clean water, and healthcare. Israeli military operations, rocket attacks, and retaliatory strikes have created an ever-worsening humanitarian crisis. In the West Bank, the expansion of Israeli settlements continues, and Palestinians face daily restrictions on movement, with checkpoints, curfews, and a lack of access to essential services. These actions further erode hope for a peaceful resolution.
We are just trying to live our lives. We want peace. We want to raise our children without fear. But every day is a struggle.
Despite the challenges, Palestinians continue to show incredible resilience. From the streets of Ramallah to the refugee camps of Lebanon, the spirit of hope and resistance remains alive. The world has not remained silent. Across the globe, protests have erupted in solidarity with the Palestinian people. Activists, lawmakers, and citizens are calling for an end to the occupation, for human rights to be respected, and for justice to prevail. Yet, international diplomacy remains stuck. Despite years of peace talks, the two-state solution remains elusive. The United Nations and other global bodies continue to push for a peaceful resolution, but the path forward is unclear. Amidst the violence, there are those who continue to believe in the power of peace. Palestinians, Israelis, and people from around the world are working tirelessly toward reconciliation. The dream of a just and lasting peace, where both Palestinians and Israelis can live in dignity and security, is still alive. Peace is possible, but it must be built on justice. Without justice, there can be no peace. The humanitarian crisis in Palestine is dire. Thousands of people have lost their homes, their loved ones, and their livelihoods. The destruction in Gaza is staggering, and the situation in the West Bank is deteriorating by the day. The international community must act to ensure that aid reaches those who need it most, and that human rights are protected. The struggle for justice in Palestine is not just a political issue, it is a human issue, and we all have a role to play. From raising awareness to supporting humanitarian aid efforts, to demanding action from our leaders, every voice counts. In the face of adversity, the Palestinian people continue to fight for their rights, their future, and their freedom. While the road to peace remains long and uncertain, the hope for a better tomorrow shines brightly in the hearts of those who refuse to give up. Together we can build a world where justice, peace, and dignity are available to all. Stand with Palestine. Stand for justice.